Hello there, my fellow language learners and my fellow gamers, I hope. Welcome back to the channel for another video. My name's Matt Boyle. I come from America, but I moved to China in 2011, and this is where I've been living ever since. So I've been in the country about 15 years or so, and I'm a language learning card game designer. I've been putting out games and selling them online since 2016. I've got virtual games, printable games, and real decks that I've shipped to almost 25 countries since I got started doing this. And I want to welcome you to come out and dip your toes in the water. Or better yet, why not just jump into the deep end with us? Every Saturday, we're using one of my virtual card games online with people from around the world. The events are free and open to all levels, and we practice learning our target languages. So what could be better? You can come out and make friends with people who come from a totally different background than you and practice your target language for free. Usually we have a high level or native level speaker of the target languages in the room with us to teach us and to guide us as we encounter over 100 different topics through this card game that I made. The game is called Heading into Language Land. Now, we don't encounter 100 different topics in the game, that would be too much. But in the course of the hour, which is about how long it takes, 4 or 5 players to play this game on Saturday, we might encounter 15 or 20 different topics. You can learn more about what we're doing by visiting my website. It's called languagecardgames.com. There you will find the upcoming schedule of events. You can sign up to play. It's quick, it's easy, it's free to sign up to play and join us. And you can also check out the leaderboard. If you join 5 or more online game events in this year, we will start tracking your progress on the homepage there and awarding prizes to those most frequent players at the end of the year as well. Now, you might have some doubts. You might think, oh, I'm not really a gamer, or I don't know if my level is good enough, or I'm a little bit shy or introverted. There could be any number of excuses that might give you hesitation. But I want to let you know we've been doing this online since April of 2023. So we've been doing it for about a little over 2 years now, and we have developed some core groups of people who are very positive, very fun-loving. They want to help everybody to learn and succeed. All the people who come out to join us, they usually have a great experience, and they're surprised how much this can be of use to them, how much they can grow through what we're doing. This is a great form of enrichment. You might come out once or twice a month, so I don't imagine that this would supplant your normal traditional study routines for your target language, but see it as a form of enrichment, see it as a form of spicing things up, learning some things you wouldn't otherwise through your more traditional methods, and actually meeting some friends. So let me explain to you the core groups that we've got going on right now. And if I don't mention your target language, I want to remind you that we could potentially host an event for your language. You just got to sign up so that I'm aware of what you want to learn, because I do keep in like an Excel spreadsheet for all the different people who are interested. And it could be, we could potentially host a group for your language too. We just got to get enough people together. So our core groups right now, in the order that we play them each month, are Japanese, Turkish, Spanish, and Mandarin. So the first Saturday, second Saturday, third Saturday of the month, it proceeds in that order. And we play at 9 a.m. New York City time. And that gives most people a pretty good chance to join us no matter where they live in the world. So this is, roughly speaking, morning time for North and South America. This is afternoon for Europe, Middle East, Africa, and this is evening time for Asia. And what normally happens is we get 4 or 5 or 6 players together, and then I send out an email reminder that the game is coming up. We join a Zoom or Google Meets room, and you don't have to turn off your video if you're really shy about that, but we need at least the voice call and the chat box function so we can hear each other and talk about the different topics. And then simultaneously we open the virtual card game tabletop. And so we have those two things going on at the same time. And as we play along, Players can speak in single words, short phrases, or complete sentences, or even have some short conversations with the other players about the topics. So it's whatever you feel comfortable with. It's completely up to you. Whatever you feel comfortable with expressing is fine. If players ever get stuck, they can ask for help from the other players, the teacher in the room, or the host, or they can look things up that they want to say. So usually players will play with online dictionaries or translators on the ready, look up things that they want to say and verify that with the teacher who's in the room. So it's a really fun way to learn. Again, the things that come up, so organic, so fun, and it will help you form vivid memories around your target language that you really wouldn't in any other context. Just imagine players from 4 or 5 or 6 different countries around the table, all chasing the same target language and all talking about things specific to their backgrounds that they know in the target language. It's a really fun way to learn. You absolutely have to give it a try. Again, details at languagecardgames.com, or you can watch more about this game right here on my YouTube channel. The game is called Heading into Language Land, and I have a playlist for it. Look on the homepage of my YouTube channel specifically for the Heading into Language Land playlist, because the Heading into Language Land 2 playlist is where I'm showing game development updates for the next edition of this game. I've already been working hard on that. I've got about 25 pieces of original artwork made for it, but I need about 50 to pull off the next game, so it's going to take me probably a couple more years, but I'm really enjoying working on that. But through the Heading into Language Land playlist, you can see live action playthroughs and walkthroughs of this game on the real tabletop or online. Some more cool things about this game. There are foil cards for those of you who are really interested in collecting. I'm into, real deal, analog, physical card games. I like collecting and playing card games on the real tabletop in the real presence of other people. That's my favorite way to play. Of course, online does have its benefits. I've made friends with people from across the world that I couldn't have otherwise, and really met some interesting people who come from, like I said, a completely different background. So that wouldn't happen otherwise. So I do appreciate the online format. But I make sure the cards, the real cards, are of astoundingly high quality. Foil cards are available. We can even design your own game card, virtual, printable, or real deck card. So if you want to design your own fantasy character or monster, a special place, a special weapon, we can do that. I've done it for a couple customers and fans who are also good friends of mine before, and that was really fun to do. So if you want to make artwork with AI, or if you want to work with me to find artists maybe from my team of people that I know, we can design your very own game card that's compatible with this game. So there's so much that we can do with it. The point is to, make that metaphor of the language learning journey more real through the story, through the map, through the card game, through the online gaming events. I really want you to feel that your journey has come alive in a really memorable way. So that will let you remember your target language all the more easily. Hope this video has been of service. Hope I inspired you to come out and give this a try. And I'll see you back here in the next one. Bye-bye for now.